Good day to you all viewers. Good day to you all. This class will be looking at how to solve this using Cramer's rule. Okay. There are some key points you need to take notes before we start solving. All right. First of all, in an examination condition, you may not be told as Cramer's rule. You can be told as determinant method. Take note of this thing that Cramer's rule is also the same thing as determinant method. That is, you solve it the same way you solve your matrix using determinant method. So that is the same way you solve it. If you are to apply Cramer's rule, you solve it exactly the way you solve determinants. Okay, take note of that. This is very important. In case you see it in an exam, using Cramer's rule is the same thing as using determinant method. Okay, or you rather see it as determinant method, it's still the same thing. Take note of that. Okay, so let's proceed and solve these equations using the Cramer's rule. All right. So first of all, let's rewrite the coefficients of this equation. Let's rewrite the coefficients of these given equations. Let's rewrite it out here. Okay. So we need to rewrite these equations. The coefficient. What is the coefficient of x here? Is what? 1. What is the coefficient of y here? 1. What is the coefficient of z? 1. What is the coefficient of x here? 1. Coefficient of y here? -1. Coefficient of z here? 1. Coefficient of x here? 2. Coefficient of y here is what? 3. And coefficient of z here is what? 1. Now, let's find the determinant of this. Let's find the determinant of this. Okay? To find the determinant of this, I'm going to show you simple way you can understand this without stressing yourself. Okay? Now, if I'm to place my pen here, you see that if I place the pen here, some places were covered, while some places were not covered. Now you see that there's this place were not covered, -1, 1, 3, and 1. Now this is how to get it. Where the two of them join, these two pens, where did they join together? They join at this one. Okay, so bring the one out. Bring it out. Okay. Now when they join at that one, what are those numbers that were not covered? -1, 1, 3, and this. So write it here. We have -1, 1, 3, 1. Close the bracket. So in determinant, we are done with this first one. We want to deal with this second one and before the third one too, and the third one too. So before you write the second one, there must be minus. You know, the first one is positive, so the second one you must put minus there. It is minus. So now place it here. You know, initially it was there, so place it here now. So the third one, you now place it here. Okay. So when I place it here, where did the two pens join? They join at this one. So I'll put 1, open the brackets. So when they join at that one, how many numbers that were left uncovered? We have what? We have this one, 2, and 1. So I will write it. This one is this one is this 2 is this, while this one is this. Okay. Plus, why I explained earlier that your first one is positive plus. That is why we don't bother to put plus. Your second one is negative. It must be, that was why we put negative here. Why your third one is also what? Plus. Okay, positive. So for the third one, I'll put it here. This will cover the whole this. Why this one will cover this one? So where did they join? They join at this one. So we have 1. Close the open the bracket. Open the bracket. Then what are those numbers left uncovered? 1, 2, -1, 3. So we have 1, 2, -1, 3. Okay. Now don't forget that we are calculating the value of x, y, and z. But first of all, we need to find the determinant. So after finding the determinant, then we find the determinant of x, the determinant of y, and the determinant of z. From there, we divide and get the final answer. So finding the determinant, d equals to, now I'll put this one out, open a bracket, You know, when you are solving this kind of determinants, maybe it has changed to 2 by 2 here now, 2 by 2, 2 by 2. So it will be the major, which is called this, times the major. You multiply the major minus the minor. That is, this times this minus this times this. This times this minus this times this. This times this minus this times this. So minus 1, and we have what? Let me write it as minus 1 times 1. Let me try to change this one to this. So put a bracket here. Minus 3 times 1. Can you see that? Now put this minus 1 here. 1 times 1, I will have it as 1 times 1 minus 2 times 1. 2 times 1 plus 1. Open bracket. 1 times 3. 1 times 3 minus 2 times minus 1. 2 times minus 1. Close it. All right. So the determinants equals to 1 into brackets minus 1 times minus 1, that will be minus 1, minus 3 times 1 will be what? 3. Okay? Minus 1 into bracket. 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 times 1 is what? 2, plus 1 into brackets. 1 times 3, 3, minus, this minus is this. 2 times minus 1 will give you minus 2. Can you see that? Okay, so determinants equals to 1 into brackets minus 1 minus 3. That will give me minus 4. So we have minus 1, minus 1, minus, sorry, here we have 1 minus 2. That will be minus 1 plus 1 into bracket 3. 3. Now this is minus times minus. It will change to plus. Okay, take note of that. So this will change to what? Plus. So 3 plus 2 will give me 5. Now I will have determinants equals to, now I have 1 times minus 4 will be minus 4. Minus 1, use it to open the bracket. Minus 1 times minus 1 will be what? Plus 1. Why? 1 times 5 will be 5. Okay? And so this gives us determinants equal to minus 4 plus 1 plus 5. If you do it, punch it to your calculator, still give you the same answer. But if you can say plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 5, that will be what? Plus 6. So minus 4 plus 6 will give me what? It will give me 2. Now we have gotten the determinants. Now if we want to get the determinant of x, the determinant of y, and the determinant of what? Z. Then divide and get our final answer. Okay? So to get the determinant of x, now I will need to write this thing back. But if I'm to rewrite it, this rule is the same thing as this. The coefficient of x here in this rule is written as this. Coefficient of y here is written as this. While the coefficient of z here is written as this. So if I'm to find the determinant of x, I will replace all this number that is here. I will replace x with all this number that is here, because I'm finding the determinant of x now this time around. So I will replace everything that belongs to x here with what? This. I will replace this one with what? With 6. I will place this one here with 2. I will place this 2 with what? With 11. Why? Do it for, if you are finding for x, replace x. If you are finding for y, you replace it with y. If you are finding for z, you replace it. So since we are finding for x, so I will replace everything here, which is the coefficient of x, 1, 1, 2. So I will replace it with this. Okay, so I don't need to write this again. I will replace it with this. I will have 6, 2, 11. So all the others remain the same. I will have 1, minus 1, 3. I will have 1, 1, 1. So I will then find the determinant of x here. So I will then find the determinant of x, that is the x. The x now, I will write it as this. The x, determinant of x, equal to, now, where did they join together? They join at this 6, right? They join at this 6. So I will write 6. Now, after they join at this 6, we are left with some number. We are left with some number. We have this 4 number here, which is minus 1, 3, 1, 1. So I will write it as minus 1, 3, 1, 1. Okay. Now, the next one is, now take note, the first one is positive, second one is negative, positive. So I'll put negative here. Now, where did they join? They join at this what? At this 1. So I'll put 1 here. So when they join at this 1, we are left with some number. You can see them. We are left with 2, 11, 1, 1. So we are left with 2, 11, 1, 1. Okay. Now the third one is, it will be positive. I'll put it here. Where did they join? They join at this 1. So I'll put 1 here. So when they join there, I'm left with what? I'm left with 2, 11, minus 1, 3. So I will write it out. 2, 11, minus 1, 3. Okay, now finding the determinants, it will be the x equal to 6 into brackets minus 1 times 1 minus 1 times 1 minus 1 times 1 will be minus 1 minus, this times this minus, you need to put minus before you multiply this, so it will be minus 3 times 1, that will be 3. Here I have minus 1 into brackets 2 times 1, that will be 2. Put minus before you multiply the minus side, we have minus 11 times 1 will be 11 plus 1 into brackets 2 times 3 will be 6. Put minus before you multiply this, minus. So 11 times 1 will be what? 11 times minus 1 will be what? 11 times minus 1 will be minus 11. Can you see it now? Okay. Now we have the x equals to 6 into bracket minus 1 minus 3. That will be minus 4. And minus 1 into bracket 2 minus 11. That will be what? Minus 8. That will be minus 9. Minus 9. And we have plus 1 into bracket 6 minus 11. Minus times minus will be what? Plus. So this will change to plus. So 6 plus 11, that will be 17. So the x equals to 6 times minus 4. That will be minus 24. Minus 1 times minus 9. That will be what? Plus 9. And 1 times 17. That will be what? 17. Okay. So equal to the x equal to, if you punch that in your calculator, it will give you what? 2. To give you 2. So the determinant of x is equals to 2. We have gotten the determinant of x, so we need to get the determinant of y and determinant of z. So to get the determinant of y now, it will be, don't forget, I will need to write it out. Now this time around now, I'm not changing x, I'm just changing only y, replacing it with this. You know, y is the one at the middle here, so I'll replace it with this. So x will still remain. This x that's there will be there. Don't use this again, no. Don't use this, so don't come here and change this. So you always come back to the beginning here. So you leave this x, you change y this time around, and this one will still remain the same. So I will write 1, 2, 3. So I will write 1, 1 and 2 here. Yes, 2. 1 is there, 2 is there. So here now I will just replace it, the y, with what? With 6 to 11. 6 to 11. So this one will still remain the same. 1, 1, 1. All right. So where did they meet? Don't forget that we have positive, negative, positive. So where did they meet? They meet at this one. We have, therefore, the y now, we are calculating the determinant of y will be equals to, now we have 1 into brackets. When they meet at this one, we are left with 2. We are left with what? We are left with 2, 1, 11, 1. 2, 1, 11, 1. Minus, now where did they meet now? They meet at this 6, right? So I will write 6. So when they meet at this 6, don't forget this one will be here at first. It will also be here second. It will be here for the third time. So when they meet at this 6, the two of them join at this 6. So we are left with 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1. Plus, so when they meet here now, they meet at this one. So let's write 1 out. And we are left with 1, 2, 2, 11. Okay, so we have the y equal to 1 into bracket 2 times 1. That will be 2 minus 11 times 1, 11. Minus 6 into bracket 2 times 1, 1. And sorry, into bracket 1 times 1, 1 is 1. Minus 2 times 1, 2. And I hope you are following. Okay, we have plus 1 here into bracket 1 times 11. It should be 11 minus 2 times 2. That will be what? That will be 4. That will be 4. All right. The y equal to 1 into brackets 2 minus 11 minus 9 minus 6 into brackets 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 into bracket 4, 11 minus 4. That will be what? That will be 7. So we have the y, determinant of y equals to minus 9. If you open the bracket, now minus 6 times minus 1 will be plus 6 plus 7. So we have, that will be what? That will be plus 4, and which is the same thing as 4. Okay? Now we have gotten the determinant of x to be 2, determinant of y to be 4. So the last determinant we get is the determinant of z. The determinant of z. So let's come here, turn to the other side. To calculate the determinant of z, let me check. Is this still covering everything? To calculate the determinant of z, I will just come here. I will leave this. I will leave this. I will only replace this z with this. I will only replace it with this. Okay. So I will write it as, I will come here. I have 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. I have 1 minus 1, 3. 1 minus 1, 3. And I will only replace this z with this. So we have 6 to 11. I think it's correct. Yep. So let's continue. So we need to find the determinant of this now. So we have, where did they meet? They meet at 1, 1, open the bracket. When they meet here, we are left with minus 1, 2, 3, and 11. Minus 1, 2, 3, 11. Plus, minus, plus. So I'll put minus here and here. This time around, it's not minus. So they still meet at 1. So I'll put 1 in bracket. When they meet at 1, I'm left with 1, 2, 2, 11. 1, 2, 2, 11. Plus, they meet at 6 for the third time now. When they meet at 6, we are left with this. So let's write it out. 6, we are left with 1, minus 1, minus 1, 2, and 3. So we have 1 determinant of z now is determinant of z. So determinant of z equals to 1 into bracket minus 1 times 11. That will be minus 11. Minus, before you multiply the other side. So 3 times 2 will be 6. Minus 1 into bracket. 1 times 11 will be 11. Minus 2 times 2 will be 4. Plus 6 into bracket. 1 times 3 will be 3. Minus, put minus before you multiply this other side. 2 times minus 1 is what? Minus 2. You can see the reason why you need to put your minus before you do anything, before you do the other side. Because this will change to plus. Take note. All these little sign, they count a lot. If you're supposed to put plus, when we're supposed to put minus and you put plus, it can affect your answer. So we have the z, that is determinant of z equals to 1 into bracket minus 11 minus 6. That would be minus 17. Minus 1 into bracket 11 minus 4. That would be 9. That would be 7. That would be 7. Okay. So we have plus 6 into bracket 3 minus 2. So this will change to plus because minus times minus will be plus. So that will be 6. That will be 5. Sorry. That will be 5. 3 plus 2. That will be 5. Okay. It's not multiplication. It will change to plus. So 3 plus 2 will be 5. All right. We have the determinant of z equals to 1 times minus 17 will be minus 17. 1 times minus, this is minus 1 now. Minus 1 times 7 will be minus 7 again. Plus, now 6 times 5 will be 30. So the determinant of z equal to minus 17 minus 7 plus 30. What would that give us? Go to your calculator. Minus 17 minus 7 plus 30. It gives us what? 6. You can see 6. So it gives us 6. So okay. Now, in the next 1 minute, we'll be done with the answer. We'll be done with the complete questions. Okay. So last thing to do. Now we have gotten the determinant itself, which is this. We have gotten the determinant of x to be this. We have gotten the determinant of y to be this. And we have gotten the determinant of z to be this. So one more thing to do is, therefore, to get the value of x, will be equals to, now we are calculating for x, y, and z. So to get the value of x, it will be determinant of x, which is the x here, over the general determinant. You will divide everything here with the general determinant here, which is this one. So to get the, for x now, come to the determinant of x. That will be the x over d. That is the x over d. What does the x stand for? The x stands for determinant of x, which is 2, over this determinant himself. So which will be 2, which is equals to 2 over 2 over 2 over 2, which is equals to 1. So x is equals to 1. Y equals to the determinant of what? Y over this first determinant, the general determinant, which is the determinant of y, the y, which is 4 over this determinant. You'll be dividing all of them with this determinant. So this will be 4 over 2. which is equals to 4 over 2, and that will give us 2. So z equals to the determinant of z, the z over d, and which is 6 over d, which is 2. So that gives us 3. So our x is equals to 1, y equals to 2, z equals to 3. To confirm whether your answer is correct, come to pick any equation. Just pick any equation. Let's assume we pick this equation. Our x is what? 1. Okay, you can see 1. 1 plus y. What is y? 2. That is 1 plus 2. That is 3. Plus z. What is z? 3. And that gives us what? 6. You can see that it is perfectly correct. So this is Tutor Ayodele. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment, subscribe, and share. Share among your colleagues. Let others benefit. Let them come. Let them learn from this thing. Okay? See you in my next video. Thank you.